everybody, very exciting news. As you'll probably know by the time you're watching this, we've had a very important special visitor in school today. One, Mr. S. Claus, otherwise known as Father Christmas. He's been around all of the classes to say hello, and when I wrote to him and invited him to LIPA Primary School, I wasn't sure he'd be able to come. He's a busy man, remember, but then came a response. "Dear Mr. Parker," it said, brackets Greg, "I would love to come to LIPA Primary School because I know how hard your children work, how hard they try, their good manners, behaviour, all of that stuff." But I still didn't think it would happen until there I was in my office doing important stuff, and there was a sound outside, and across my window came the sleigh, right into the special parking space I'd organised for him at the cathedral.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bottom.
It's been a long, long year, and I know you popped in very kindly last year. Well, lots have happened. We've got year 6 now, you know. We're a full school.
Amazing work on LIPA.
And we've got 360 children in this building who I know you've visited some already, and you're nipping to see some others after this interview, aren't you?
And make sure I get round every class.
Very important to do that. Father Christmas has very kindly agreed to be my special guest, because every week at our assemblies we have a special guest, but this is a special one. So Father Christmas, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. It's been a busy year. It's been a tough year. But we're all doing okay up at the North Pole. We've been washing our hands and keeping our distance. And we're in our masks, so we're all set and all ready.
Lovely. And when I saw you coming past my window into your parking space up there with those reindeer, how are the reindeer doing?
The reindeer are doing amazing. We took them for a few test drives now, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to take them for a test drive. And they're all doing
all behaving okay? None of them need a bit of talking to or anything?
No, they're all behaving apart from Dasher. Dasher can sometimes be a little bit boisterous, a little bit cheeky, and he's the one that encourages the elves to be mischievous.
Is that right?
That's right.
You need to keep a close eye on him then, don't you?
Dasher.
So, we've got about just over a week until Christmas Eve. Big question, are you ready?
We're always ready to North Pole. We're always ready. The elves are working hard as we speak now. They're knocking up the toys, they're painting the toys, they're grading them and wrapping them with the bolts on. We'll be ready.
Right, I sent an email out to all the teachers explaining we were coming, and I asked the children to send me lots of questions, and I got well over 100 questions, so I've kind of chosen some from each class, and I've got about 12 or 13 really good ones. Can I go through my list with you?
Of course, of course.
This question is from Harry in reception. He wants to know who is the strongest and quickest reindeer?
Oh, that's a tough question. They're all very strong and they're all very quick. I think I'd have to say Prancer is the strongest and the quickest.
Oh, right, okay.
He is very much the leader of the group. He always eats his vegetables as carrots. He's always training hard, exercising. Very important for a reindeer to make sure that they're ready for Christmas Eve.
Sounds like he's a good role model for the other reindeers.
He is. All the other reindeers look up to Prancer.
Fantastic. Now, Elijah, who's also in reception, came up with a very good question. He just wants to know how you do it. How do you get those presents to all of those houses across the whole world on Christmas Eve in such a short time? There's magic involved, but...
There is magic involved, and it's a very good question. So we think about when I travel around the world, we have different time zones.
Yes.
So in certain parts of the country, it may be daytime and nighttime, so that helps me a lot. And if I get stuck, I tap on the Santa timer, and it freezes a little bit of time for me. That's where the magic comes in.
Right, I never knew that.
And freezes time, so while you're sleeping, it gives me that extra bit of time to get down the chimney or through your door and lay the presents on the tree.
Fantastic. Now, we all know that you have a good list and a naughty list. I'm sure I'm on the good list. But Arwen in year 1 has said, how do you know if everybody's been good?
Right, so it takes someone to be very, very naughty to manage to get on my list.
Okay.
how we do it is the elves always wants the snow globe. So I have the snow globe in the workshop,
Yeah.
and that'll bring up different places and different cameras, Santa cams that you may have in your house and your classroom, so for you to watch. And the elves will go through that, look at it, and they'll make the list for me. But I check it twice, see who's been naughty and nice.
Excellent. And Adam, who's in year 2, I think he's a bit worried he may not have a chimney. So he wants to know, what happens if you don't have a chimney? Can you open doors which are locked?
I certainly can.
That's a really good
That's what it is. So if you haven't got a chimney, and I brought it with me today, because I have my very special key. That is my magic key. And if you haven't got a chimney, or you live in an apartment or a flat, this allows me to open doors, windows, so I get to all the children, so do not worry. I'll be there Christmas Eve with your presents.
Madison in year 2, she wants to know, she said to me, can I be an elf? If so, how do I apply?
Oh, good question. So, you can be an elf, you can be wherever you want to be when you grow up. You can be an elf. You have to be kind, and you have to be good, and you have to be helpful, because all elves are helpful. And if you need to apply, I come to you. I watch you, and then I'll send you the letter asking to come to my workshops.
Okay, next question. So we know how Santa gets around the world, but there's all those toys, there must be millions of toys. So Hattie, back in reception, said, how do you make all the toys?
I go through my workshops with all my elves, my hundreds and thousands of elves that help me. They make all the toys, and we check them and test them to make sure that they're all working, and then we put them into the big magical sack on the sleigh. And with a bit of Christmas magic, every time the sack goes, the elves will top it back up for me, and off we go.
Sama in reception, she wants to know about your very special belly laugh, ho ho ho. And she said, why do you say ho ho ho?
Well, it's quite similar to the real reason why we say it is because down at the North Pole, the elves, we like to have honesty, we like to have hope, we make things out of holly.
Oh yeah.
And all them things begin with H, you know. And that's mine and the elves' code. So every time me and the elves say goodbye or say hello, it's a ho ho ho.
Never even thought of that. Now, back to your reindeers, okay, who I know can be a bit tricky, but Jazz, thank you for your question in year 1. How do you get to fly?
Oh, that's quite easy. Well, I'll say it's quite easy. It's easy with magic. So before they fly off, before we set off, we give them some magical reindeer food. Reindeer dust.
Yeah.
They'll eat that, and then they'll get ready.
I see.
So it's all in the magic.
So they only fly on New Year's Eve, on Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve, unless I'm going to visit special people in special schools.
Brilliant. Right, we've got a geography question from Lily in year 2. She's asked, how big is the North Pole? Is it bigger than Liverpool?
It is. The North Pole is very big, it's massive. But in the North Pole, when we live, the North Pole and Santa's workshops are all in a snow globe.
Yep.
A nice big snow globe. Stop anyone trying to find me, or any explorers who are always trying to find my workshops. You'll never find it.
And I think Evan in year 2 is a bit worried about you. He said, how does it feel when you have to travel so much? Was it tired?
I do get tired. It is very tired, but very, very enjoyable because I know I'm bringing happiness to all the kids all over the world. So it's really nice. And when I get home, I take off my boots, I put my feet up, and Mrs. Claus gives me a cup of hot chocolate, some marshmallows, and then I have my rest for next year.
Do you have whipped cream with your marshmallows?
Of course, is the only other way to have it.
I don't think so. Strawberry Fields, which is one of our classes you've been to in year 4, they want to know a bit more about the elves. How does Santa's elves make enough toys for 4 billion children? So are certain elves good at making dolls, are certain good elves at making bags? How does that all work?
That's right, so each elf has a speciality, so they may be good at making bikes, dolls, action figures, footballs, or anything else people may ask. But the elves are very fast at making these toys.
Must be.
So if you make one toy, my elf will make 20 already.
Wow.
That's how quick my elves are.
And another question about a reindeer, and probably the most popular reindeer, if we're being honest, is Rudolph. And Grace, back in reception, she just wants to know, why has he got a red nose?
Oh, he has a red nose because sometimes if it snows and the blizzards, it's very hard to see because some of my other reindeers can't navigate through the sky. So with Rudolph's nice shiny nose, we make sure we buff it up with some polish, make sure it's nice and shiny, and that brightens up the way so I can see where I'm going.
We're getting all the information here, children. One more question, and it's about it's just a bit of inside information about that list of yours. Have all the staff and governors at LIPA Primary School been good this year, and are they on your good list?
Well, I can tell you I've had my elves check, and they sent me through the list.
Yeah.
And I've checked it twice, and all the staff, governors and children at LIPA are all on my good list.
Even Mrs. Lucas?
Even Mrs. Lucas.
You have triple checked that one, haven't you?
I've triple checked, but I will be checking again.
Then make sure.
I will. I'll check twice, but when it's Mrs. Lucas, I'll check 3 times.
That's a very, very worthwhile thing to do. Santa, I know you are massively busy at the moment. It's only just over a week till Christmas, and you've taken the time to come to LIPA Primary School. Thank you from everyone here.
Well, thank you for LIPA Primary School for inviting me. All the schools invite me. I can't get to every school, but every time LIPA sends me that email and asks me to come, I'm always so excited.